Namaste students. Today we are going to start with the last type in differential equations, that is linear differential equations. Hoping you have all seen the previous videos, you have done your work, that I know it, you have submitted. Also, now it is the linear differential equations. Now when linear word name is clear, the linear means where the degree is 1. Is it clear? A differential equation is said to be linear if the dependent variable means if it is y is equals to f of x, so y is dependent variable and its differential coefficient. Differential coefficient means dy upon dx. Is it clear? If y is a dependent variable and the differential coefficient would be dy upon dx, occur in first degree, both are in first degree and are not multiplied together. दोनों आपस में multiply में नहीं है. Clear? That means independent variable can be in multiplication, that's a separate issue. Dependent variable and differential coefficients both are in degree 1 and they are not multiplied together. I'll tell you the standard forms. The first form is, it is in the form of dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. The first linear differential equation, which is in the form of dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. Differential coefficient and dependent variable both are in degree 1 and where p and q are either constants or functions of x. Either they are constants, they can be constant also, or they are functions of x. dy upon dx, the first form is dy upon dx plus py is equals to q, where p and q are constants or functions of x. Is it clear? And the second form in this comes dx upon dy, px is equals to q. Now here, because it is dx upon dy, so dependent variable is x. Question kaisa hoga? X is equals to f of y. Is it clear? Dx upon dy plus px is equals to q, where p and q are either constants or function of y. So our differential equation, what is linear differential equation? Where the differential coefficient and dependent variable both are in degree 1 and they are not multiplied together. Is it clear? So कौन सी दो forms है? dy upon dx plus py is equals to q, where p and q are either constants or functions of x, and dx upon dy is plus px is equals to q, where p and q are constants or functions of y. Is it clear? Alright, so this was the definition of linear differential equation. Now how are we going to solve it? How to solve the linear differential equations? Like, now see how to solve. I'll pick up the first one. dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. First of all, the differential equation should be in this form. dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. So first step is to identify p and q. Alright, identify p and q. P likh lo, p is this and q is this. Alright, second step. Steps to be followed. Second step, I need to find out integrated factor. IF stands for integrated factor. I need to find out integrated factor, that is e to the power integration of p with respect to x, because p and q in this are either constants or functions of x, so I am going to integrate it with respect to x. Integrated factor e raised to power integration of px. Third step, the final step. Now I'll write y into integral factor is equals to y into integral factor is equals to integral of q into integral factor with respect to x plus c. Integration of q into integral factor. I have to integrate with respect to c because q and this integral factor both are the functions of x, and I am going to finish it off. Is it clear? What is the first step? First of all, differential equation should be in the form of dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. Identify p and q, write them separately. What is p, what is q? After that, you have to find out integral factor, that is e raised to power integration of p dx. Alright. Then third step, this is the final step, y into integral factor is equals to integration of q into integral factor plus c. I have to integrate this part and then the question will get over. Alright. Similarly, if I have to integrate the other one, let the differential equation in the form of dx upon dy. Same steps to be followed. Number 1, identify p and q. Find out integral factor, that is e raised to power integration of p. p को integrate करना है, but p is either constant or function of y, so it has to be integrated with respect to y. Third step, the final step would be, now because it was p, now it will be x into integral factor is equals to integration of q into integral factor with respect to y plus c. Is this clear? This is what the steps we are going to follow to integrate linear differential equations. First of all, you have to recognize, see children, again, in exam you will be getting collected questions. It can be of homogeneous differential equation, it can be linear differential equation, or it may be possible directly you are able to variable separate the variables. First form के अंदर चला जाएगा, ठीक है? वो बहुत कम होता है. That may come in the small question, but bigger question which you get, it can be either of homogeneous or it can be of linear differential equation. Homogeneous तुम लोगों को check करना आ गया है. I replace x by lambda x, y by lambda y. If it becomes same function, it is homogeneous. Otherwise, the question will fall under this category. There will be one small form more we will be doing it. That's a separate. I hope it's clear to you all. When we do examples, it will be more clear to everyone. Now, look at the first question. dy upon dx minus y is equals to cos x. So I can compare this form with clear. What was my first step? My first step was to find out, identify p and q. The term, the coefficient of y, what is that? Minus 1, I told you can be a constant, and q is cos x. Compare, p is minus 1, q is cos x. Now what was the next step? To find out integrated factor, that is e integration of p with respect to x. E integration of p with respect to x. So I have integration of minus 1 will be x. Okay children, few things which you need to, rules which you will be using in this. If you have, you have already done it, still I am revising. If you have e to the power log of f of x, very important rules which we will be following in this. E log of f of x, that is always equals to f of x. For example, if I have e raised to power, यहाँ पर step में ये बहुत बार use होगा. अगर I have e raised to power log x square, that will be equals to x square only. Is it clear? It can be in this form also. If suppose I have e raised to power 2 log say x or anything sign. First of all, I will apply the rule m log m, it will go up, and then e and log cancel, I will get is equals to sine square x. Is it clear? So whenever you have e log of f of x, it becomes f of x. So these, remember, you need to remember these rules, which will become really handy. Alright, any part, it can -1 also it goes up. So this rule e log of f of x, यहाँ कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए, जो यहाँ नंबर है उसको पहले पावर में ले जाओ, n log m वाला रूल अप्लाई करके. आई होप यू रिमेंबर. Then you solve it. यहाँ कोई log नहीं है, it's okay. So this is my integral factor. Now what do we do? What is the next step? Solution. Y into integral factor equals to integration of q into integral factor plus c. Is it clear? I have to integrate now. This question is over. I have to integrate this portion. So let's take it as I. Which form, girls? You remember? By parts, when we did it, we did the last form of by parts before ex1. This function never gets over. So हम लोग I पुट करके करते हैं so that ये same चीज आ जाए वापस और I में add कर दें. I hope you remember. So I have to apply by parts. It will be first function. This would be second function. First function as it is, integration of e minus x is e minus x. Coefficient of x will come in denominator. Minus differentiation of cos. Differentiation of cos is minus sign. Integration of this is also minus e minus x dx. That will become clear. Now again integrate. First function as it is, integration of e minus x is e minus x upon minus 1. Minus sign of integration, differentiation of sign, that is cos. Integration of e raised to power minus x, that is minus e, so it becomes plus. Open this. What is this? That is I. So 2i is equals to e raised to power minus x. I am taking common. So I is equals to e minus x by 2 sin x minus cos x. Got it? So we got the integration of cos x into e raised to power minus x. I told you, if you remember the integration, then only you will be able to proceed from here. Otherwise, you will be able to do up to here only. That's it. Clear? So put the value. You want to solve it further? I can. E raised to power minus x. If I divide, gone from here also. Cos x. So we can write it in this form also. Is this clear to everyone? Alright. So what do I need to do? First of all, the question should be compared to the related form. Identify P and Q. Find out integral factor that is in this form, that is integration e to the power integral of p with respect to x. That's fine. Then the final answer would be y into integral factor is equals to integration of q into integral factor with respect to x plus c, and rest is the question of integration. Is it clear? We'll do more examples after this. Look at the next question. X dy upon dx plus 2y is equals to x square. Alright. First of all, if I compare with any of the form which we have done, two forms, dy upon dx plus py is equals to q, और dx upon dy वाली form तो है ही. dy upon dx के साथ यहाँ कुछ नहीं होना चाहिए. So that means first of all this x has to be removed. This x has to be removed. Alright. So divide each term by x. And they are given especially x is not equals to 0, that means I can divide. Now I can compare with the form. Therefore p is equals to the coefficient of y. अच्छा एक और चीज से पता चलता है, दो फॉर्म्स है ना, dy upon dx and dx upon dy. dy upon dx में एक y सारी टर्म्स x वाली, और dx upon dy में क्या होता है, एक x सारी टर्म्स y वाली. उसके बिकॉज फॉर्म ही यही है, dy upon dx plus py is equals to q, where p and q are either constants or coefficient of x. y सिंगल एक है. Is it clear? और dx upon dy में क्या होता है, dx upon dy plus px is equals to q. p and q are the functions of y. क्लियर? तो एक x और बहुत सारे y नजर आए, एक y और बहुत सारे x नजर आए, तो उसका मतलब लीनियर इक्वेशंस में कहीं ना कहीं फॉल करने वाला है क्वेश्चन. So you have to be careful about it. Clear? Now what? Integral factor. E raised to power p dx. Integration 2 will go out. Integration of 1 by x is log x. Very important rule, I told you, very important, these rules will be applicable. First of all, this 2 I will remove from here because e and log should be in direct contact. N log m, n log m, e and log cancel. So my integral factor is e and log are anti-logs, जैसे sin inverse and sin, a inverse and a matrices. Clear? So integral factor has come x square. Now what is the answer? 9. Y into integral factor is equals to integration of q into integral factor. That's it. Integrate. LCM we can take. If you want to just keep y here, because normally curves are like y is equals to, so I'll divide it by x square, I'll take it that side. Alright, or you can take 4 also. Why did I bring it? I would have taken only x square that side. Is it clear? So solution can be written in this form. So I told you, as much as simplifications you can do, you have to do it. Clear, children? I hope it's clear to everyone. Alright, let's pick up the next example. So the next one is, find the general solution of the differential equation y dx minus x plus 2y squared dy is equals to 0. Alright, y dx minus x plus 2y squared dy is equals to 0. See, I told you in the last example, एक y बहुत सारे x, तो वो dy upon dx plus py is equals to q की फॉर्म में फॉल करता है. यहाँ एक x और बाकी सब y हैं, तो I'll try to convert कौन से में कन्वर्ट होनी चाहिए. यहाँ पर सिंगल टर्म है, यहाँ पर बहुत सारी टर्म्स है, तो इसको लॉजिकली यहाँ आना चाहिए. Segregate dx upon dy, because अगर तुम dy upon dx में करते this upon this आ जाता है, उसको split करना it's difficult. So girls you have to think about it. एक तरीका ये है, एक x बहुत सारे y, तो वो dx upon dy की फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट होने वाला है. Is it clear? Now I have to properly bring in the form. So I'll compare this by dx upon dy minus px is equals to q plus px. So what is my p? What is my q? P is minus 1 by y, q is 2y. So what is the next step? To find integral factor. Integral factor in this form is e integration of p with respect to y, because p is either a constant or a function of y. So it will be minus log y. You have to apply the rule. First of all, n log m, this minus 1 will go up. Clear? En log cancel. So my integral factor has come 1 upon y. Integral factor is 1 upon y. So what is the solution in this one? पहले वाले में y into होता है, इसमें क्या होगा? X into integral factor is equals to integration of q into integral factor with respect to y plus c. Integration of this will be 2y plus c. अब इस तरह क्वेश्चन में x is equals to में आंसर आएगा, तो I'll put x 2y square plus cy. That is the answer. Understood? I hope it's clear to you all. So if you have one x many y, so it falls under the category of dx upon dy. It falls under the category of dx upon dy. Still you have to be careful. Again I'll let you know, girls, questions in exam you will get together. It can be of homogeneous form, it can be of linear differential equation. So your target is, when you practice so many questions, now automatically you will come to know. Otherwise we'll put x as lambda x, y as lambda y, and check for homogeneous equation. Otherwise it will fall under this category. Is it clear? Alright, let's pick up one more. Let's try the next one. Find the particular solution of dx upon dy plus y cot x equals to 2x plus x square, and given to be cot x, this x is not equals to 0, and he says find the particular solution. Y is equals to 0 when x is equals to pi by 2. Y is equals to 0 when x is equals to pi by 2. This is given for the particular solution. Alright. Now clearly this is in the form of it's in the form of dy upon dx, that I have copied it wrong. Dx upon dy, sorry. Wait. This is written wrong because that's not possible. Dy upon dx. Clear? Because it's in the form of dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. Alright? So now, what is p and q we have to identify? Clear? Now what is the next step? Find integral factor. Integration of q with respect to x. What is integration of cot x? Integration of cot x is, yes, log of sin x. E and log f, same rule. E log f of x is f of x, so it will become sin x. Clear? That's it. Now the final answer. Y into integral factor equals to integration of q into integral factor with respect to x plus c. So I have two integrals now to integrate. One is 2x sin x dx, and I have to integrate x square sin x dx plus c. Alright, if you want to keep it together, that also you can do it. That's your choice. Or let's keep it together only. Let's keep it together. So how to integrate this portion? This will be integrated by parts, where this is the first function or this is the first function. What is the word? I let I, L, A come first. This is my first function and this is my second function. So first function as it is. Integration of second. Sin x का integration is minus cos x. Sign of integration. Differentiation of first. 2x plus x square की differentiation. That will be 2 plus 2x. Integration of second. Sin का integration minus cos. So I will make it plus here. Clear? Same next. Again by parts. First function as it is. Integration of cos, that is plus sign, minus sign of integration. Differentiation of first. 2 plus 2x differentiation will be 2. 2 की differentiation 0. 2x का 2. And integration of second, that is sin x. Clear? That's it. Now, integration of sine, that is minus cos, plus c was going on with it. Alright. We can collect the term sine, sine, cos, cos, whatever it has. From this and this I am taking cos common. Here we want to keep it y is equals to something, so I will divide it by sine both the sides. Cos upon sine, cot, sine and sine cancel, 1 upon sine would be cosecant. Is this clear? So whatever is the simplification possible, we have to do it. But now in this question, what do we have to do it? They asked us to find out, particular solution. They asked us to find out particular solution. Alright? Okay, one more thing. I by chance, I copied the question wrong. It's okay, whatever we have, we'll solve according to it. Otherwise, it had cot x with it. That's fine. Now, I will not divide it. Let's keep it like this only because I forgot about the particular solution. Now this is, I have to find out the value of c. Y is 0 and x is equals to pi by 2. Y is 0 and x is equals to pi by 2. Put y 0. 0 into something will become 0. Cos pi by 2, 0. 2 into plus. In the place of x, it will be pi by 2. Sin pi by 2. Plus c. So c has come equals to, sin pi by 2 is 1, so c, value of c is minus pi plus 2. That is the value of c. Put the value of c. Clear? So this is the answer. See, whatever comes. I missed cot x, so how does it matter? If I had this question, I have to solve this question. That's it. Clear? So what do you do? Recognize the form. Identify P and Q. Find out integral factor. And write the solution. Y is equals to or x is equals to, depending upon what form you have. And if it is a particular solution, without much solving, find the value of c first of all and then simplify it. I hope it's clear to everyone. This form is clear. We'll pick up more questions so that the things are more clear to everyone. Let's pick up the next one. Listen to the question. It says find the equation of a curve passing through the point 1, 0 1, 0. If the slope of the tangent to the curve at any point xy is equal to the sum of x coordinate and the product of x coordinate and y coordinate of that point. This is slope of the tangent is equals to sum of the x coordinate at that point. Tangent, the point is given to be xy. Alright. Sum of the x coordinate with product of the x coordinate and the y coordinate. That means x plus xy. I told you children, the questions can come in the word problem form also. Alright, you have to convert into mathematical problem and then solve it. So that's it. Now the form is very clear to us. X so what is P? Q. Solve it. Find integral factor. Integration of P with respect to x. E raised to power minus x square by 2. Alright. Now solution is y into integral factor. Integration of Q into integral factor plus C. Alright, so I need to find out the integration of this. Clear? Alright, I can do by parts also, but it's always preferably I told integration. Think a little before integrating. I can do it by substitution also. See, if I substitute this complete as T, e raised to power minus x square by 2 की डिफरेंशिएशन e raised to power minus x square by 2 माइनस x square by 2 की डिफरेंशिएशन क्या हो जाएगी minus 2x by 2 dx is equals to dt. 2 and 2 कैंसिल, यहाँ माइनस नहीं है तो x e raised to power minus x square by 2 dx is equals to minus dt. Got it? Substitute. अगर नहीं सब्स्टिट्यूशन में दिमाग चलता तो डू इट बाय पार्ट्स. अदरवाइज यू हैव टू थिंक चिल्ड्रन. इन एग्जाम यू हैव 3 hours. इफ यू थिंक वाइजली, paper would be completed on time and you will be able to revise. So you have to practice the things very well. You know. So it will be minus dt. X e raised to power minus x squared by 2 dx is minus dt. Nothing left. That will be 1. Integrate 1. dt. Put the value of t. Alright, now in this they are asking me the particular curve which passes through the point 1, 0. This is a family of curve whose slope of the tangent is equals to this. But now they are asking me that particular curve which passes through point 1, 0. That means they are asking me the particular solution. So I'll put the value. Y is equals to 0. Put it here. 0 into something would be 0. E raised to power 1 minus 1 by 2 plus C. So this is the value of C. So put the value of C. I want y is equals to something, so this e raised to power minus x square by 2 से divide कर देते हैं. When I divide, it will come 1. When it will go up, when bases are same, powers can be added. Is it clear? Y is equals to minus 1 minus e raised to power minus x square by 2. Is it clear? So we can do this. Alright. X was 0 and 1, so whatever we have taken. Clear? I hope it's clear to everyone. Alright, so look at the answer. I think girls, the things are clear to you. Linear equations, how to solve linear differential equations are clear to everyone. Only thing is that you have to first of all recognize the form, whether it is a homogeneous form or linear differential equation form, and whatever the form doesn't fall under, you have to solve the question accordingly. Is it clear? So need to have practice, then only you will be able to solve such kind of questions.